right, guys. Well, it's Saturday, and I wasn't planning on filming anything today, but I went to the mailbox. I opened it up. There was a package. When I opened the package, I immediately knew what it was. So we're going to unbox it live. I haven't even looked to see what it is yet, but it is a SPYDERCO. So let's turn this around and take a look at what was in that box. All right, guys, this should be fun. Like I said in the intro, I opened this box. I was expecting some of the stuff to be coming from Temu, and it's not. It is absolutely something that I knew was coming, and I just wasn't expecting to be here. So I have not opened this yet. This came from KATSU Knives. Now, this belongs to one of my paying members, and it's just here for review. So this is SPYDERCO. I guess this is a special. So this is the Ketcherman Salt Green LC2. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, it is hideous. It's hideous. I can tell already. It is. God, that is an ugly color. So let's look at it. So this is, congratulations, purchased limited edition sprint run of the SPYDERCO Ketcherman. Sprint run, originally released 1992. Ketcherman was a purpose-built folding fillet knife. Okay, so I kind of know what this is. Let's see. I'm curious how that, let me get this out of the way. I don't want to lose any of this because this is not my knife. What we got here? So this is, oh, this is the, so for those of you guys that are younger, you probably don't know this. This is what the original SPYDERCO clips looked like. My neighbor's an idiot. This is what the original SPYDERCO clips looked like. They were molded to match the handle. This is really cool. Clip it. There you go. Clip it Ketcherman. So SPYDERCO clipits. That's what they originally were called. This is, for as ugly as this is, that is pretty. Oh, I've got goosebumps. That takes me back to seeing it in magazines. SPYDERCO clip it. That's pretty awesome. So this is SPYDERCO LC200N. So it's Sal Glesser design. There's Sal's logo. This is just, what it says is that's really light. That is a folding fillet knife. Let's see here. Wow, guys, that is really, really sharp. Let's see. This one's done Seki City, Japan, so the edge grinds should be fairly consistent. I'm not a fan of the partial serrated, partial flat, but that is absolutely a folding fillet knife. Is there, I got to be careful with this because you got to be careful. The problem with some of these stainless steels that they make, you know, depending on the temper, because a fillet knife, you want it to have some flex to it. Yeah. This is actually a folding fillet knife. It's old school SPYDERCO. Clip it. That just brings back memories. You've got this texturing on the handle. Now, the question I have is, SPYDERCO, why can't you be normal? Why can't this just be a normal colored knife? Like, there's so many of the SPYDERCO knives that come out, and I like them, but then they're just a hideous, awful color. You know, like I get it for something like this, you tackle box, you drop it in the boat, you may want something that's a little bit brighter. How's the action? Let's see. It's pretty good, I will say. Very, very sharp around that hole. Very, very sharp around the hole. Almost, I mean, you can see it left a line where it was cutting my skin. And guys, I'm trying to change the resolution quality. I don't know if you guys noticed, I've had some problems with the quality of the videos if you watch them on a TV versus watch them on your phone. So I'm trying to rectify that. Yeah, that is really, really cool. Let's do a quick, let me get some paper. We'll do a quick edge test on this. Just see how. So that's very sharp. And that is a very, very sharp knife out of box. Super thin blade stock on this. So it's going to be thin behind the edge. In hand, I got to tell you, if I was going fishing, that's not a knife that I would hate having. You know, it's going to take up a little bit less space. No weight reduction on this because, well, it's FRN handles. Nice. I dig this. I dig things that are throwbacks to what I remember as a kid. Comfort level, this is really comfortable in hand. It's got a spot here that's a little higher that matches the pocket clip. So it would sit in your pocket and then ramp down into it. Now, the only thing I'll say is, I remember back in the day, people having problems with these pocket clips that break off. And that was the problem with the clipits, right? The problem with the clipits was that it was an integral pocket clip. Now, I don't remember if they were just a polymer handle at that time or if they were fiberglass reinforced. I don't know, but there's a good bit of tension on that. That's pretty stiff. But as far as a purpose-built folding fillet knife. I think this is about the best one I've ever seen. The only thing I can think that would be an issue is this metal or is this polymer as well? That's metal. I was just curious, sorry. The only problem I could see, because this is basically like out of box, I'm just taking a look at it. In hand, when you sharpen something like this, when you have a difference in thickness on this, when you flip from side to side during your sharpening, it can throw your edge angle off a little bit. But that's a nice looking little fillet knife. It doesn't deploy badly. Like I said, I think that it's just a little sharp around there. But the spine of it's nice and crowned, and it is a complete full flat grind. So not only do you have just a thin blade stock, but you've got that typical more distal taper of a full flat grind. All knives with flat grind have a distal taper, but full flat grinds like this, where it comes all the way up, are going to have a more pronounced one. So really, really piercing. It is a limited use knife. It's a limited use knife, and it's ugly. But I can get by it being ugly because I know what it's for. It's not something you're just throwing in your pocket for a day-to-day carry. You could use this for like camping, for food prep. Like if you were going camping on a fishing trip, you could throw this in your pocket and you wouldn't have to worry about having a fillet knife in your pouch. Typically fillet knives have a problem when you put them in your backpack and things like that. They don't come with the best of sheaths. A lot of times they come with a crappy thin leather sheath and they're not great, or they come with a hard plastic sheath. But any way you look at it, it's taking up a lot of space. This is not, and it's really light. So I can't necessarily say I hate the green and black. It's not bad. Yeah, it is. It's ugly. It's ugly, but it's not meant to be attractive. It's meant to be a fillet knife. So let's turn this around. We'll do some final thoughts, and I'll send you out about your day. It's so ugly. Well, there you go, guys. The only question I have is, Spyderco, why can't you be normal? Why the weird colors? Like, I can't even film it at the green screen. I have to use the box, because it completely disappears because it's the same color as my green screen. Yeah, this is a throwback to the old school Spyderco weirdness that I remember. And the plastic pocket clip, the reinforced nylon pocket clip that is just part of the handle, absolutely takes me back to remembering what it was like to see those first Spydercos in magazines. So this was fun. I don't think this is a knife. This is not my style of knife. This isn't something I'm going to use, but it is really cool. So at any rate, guys, that's it on this one. You know what to do. Tons of affiliate links down below. After you like, share, and subscribe, you can use those affiliate links to buy any knives you're looking for, even Spydercos. Blade HQ, Knife Ship Free, GP Knives, all of that stuff down there. Olight, all that stuff. I also have an Amazon store down there. Pin that link to your browser. Use it for all of your Amazon shopping. None of those cost you anything extra at checkout, but they do support the channel. As a matter of fact, Coffee Brand Coffee and Tempered Trail, the first two links you're going to see down there, have a 10% discount built into them. So use those. Check out the coffee over at Coffee Brand Coffee and look at all the stuff, the outdoor stuff that's over at Tempered Trails. I also can save you money at Fair & Forge Knife Works, KATSU Knives, and Rosecraft Blades with coupon code crazysharp. All one word, saves you 10% at checkout at all of those. KATSU Knives would be the one I would go to. They are doing some great work. They're even making my first folding knife design. You can support the channel also by joining a membership if you want. I do stuff for those. There's exclusive content for those guys. And I have a public Discord where it says join the community down below. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comments section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.